going. It's going to be a nice, quiet evening, I think. Let's see. All right. I got nothing interesting to say today. I really don't. It's a little disappointing. But nope. There will not be any Frog Pond Academy tomorrow, as many other people involved are heading to PAX. I'm sure they're going to have lots of fun. Hopefully, they tell us lots of stories about it. Gotta admit, that sort of thing sounds vaguely frightening to me. I'm not good with crowds. I used to go to the occasional comic book or anime convention when I was younger, but this age, no. I don't do well with meeting new people. I don't do well with meeting people for the first time, even if I've already met them, like online. No, all of that just sounds awful. But I'm sure they'll have fun. All right. So I thought I was running an ad, but maybe I'm not. Uh, okay. Well, um, the pre-roll's off, I guess. Okay. Well, fuck if I know what's going on. I really have no idea. So that's fun. That's fun. Did I export my last episode? I think I did. I have no idea what I did. I know I haven't put them into Bullfrog's playlist yet on YouTube. I better do that eventually. Poor Bullfrog. Poor Bullfrog. Terrible accent, and I keep fucking up his shit, don't I? Oh well. All right. I'm still addicted to another Eden. It's awful, and that I'm having a lot of fun with it actually. I really like the mechanic where when you get a new character in the gacha, as long as they're 4 stars or above, and like 90% of them are, you actually get some story quests to go with the character. I think that's really neat, and it makes me want to get all of them, which of course makes me want to spend money, which so far I've managed to avoid. Well, except maybe I did become a subscriber. I like to support games. I don't want them to die because they don't have enough financial support, even though one person probably won't make much of a difference there. So, my last addiction did go end of service, so. Well, there's one game that I play that I do spend a lot of money for, but I'm not going to talk about that because it's not like they're paying me to advertise. So, that one I pay enough money for that I'm not talking about it. I'm a whale. It's shameful. Sometimes I do. I do think, if that one went end of service, I'm not sure that would be a bad thing. But it's also true that I could just like remove the app and not play it. So I shouldn't try to jinx other people who are enjoying it. All right. So beyond that, yeah, I guess I don't have much to say. Oh, my cat's squeaking at me. Come here. If you come here, I'll give you attention. Come on. Come on. You already got many treats. I had to bribe her because I had to steal my mother's hair things away from her. She um she has a habit of taking them and we're not really sure where she gets them because my mother got a haircut, so she's not even wearing them anymore. But the cat really enjoys playing with them. What? Come here. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, she's going to squeak at me all evening, I guess. I don't know. You got cat food. I put it down. You got wet food that you refuse to eat. You've already had your one thing. You've already had your other thing. All right, fine. One more. I'm a sap. And you're going to be 100 pounds kitten. She's not yet, though. I think she's of average weight, but we'll see what the vet says. Oh, and I think Alright, here we go. Alright, so where we left off, Bullfrog Jones had made his way to Rithsylvane, the kingdom of the elves, city of the elves, something like that. A city of the elves. Sounds like there are multiple cities of the elves, which is good. You know, you don't want to all be in one place. Sounds boring. Or cranky. Feel like you wouldn't want Elrond and Galadriel in the same place at the same time, unless they're watching Rings of Power, in which case they are. I wonder when Season 2 is coming out. I should probably finish watching Season 1. It was good. I just got distracted. That's the story of my life, really. Alright. So we're in Elf City. By Lynn the Tharn and Rithsylvane, the city in the trees. It's kind of catchy. Alright, actually, I forgot to set up my phone. Also forgot to log on earlier, so yeah, I'm on a roll. Alright, stop that. Oh, you're downloading an update? Great. Of course you're downloading an update. Why wouldn't you download an update? This is exactly the right time for that. Okay. Well, anyway, here I go. Here I go. No, I don't want story mode. I don't know what stories are, and I don't really fucking care. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I'm so cranky. I'm old and cranky. I'll never be an influencer because of that. It's like, I've thought about it, and then be like, nah, I don't want to deal with this shit. Much respect for folks who do. They work hard. But, no. Okay, so where the hell am I? Okay, I'm down here. And is that a... Okay, I'm in the marketplace. Okay. I was going to do something in the marketplace. I can't remember what it was. But we can talk to Unithu. The one problem is, the blanks for the character names are not quite long enough for the names he's given the characters. So they tend to roll off the page. But let's talk to Unitherian Velusin.
I greet you.
I greet you. Care to purchase some goods, sir? Let me see what you have. Of course. I think I sold to her yesterday, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, those look like my shit that I sold. Is there anything else I'm willing to sell her? I think somewhere I had a... I didn't, but one of you did, didn't you? Not that. Oh, there we go. Oh, does not have enough gold. Oh, that's right. I basically used up all our stores. They did say there's a weaponsmith around, so hopefully I can find one and get some nice arrows. Also, what's this? I didn't remember this. Oh, Thurian's shop. I think he is the weaponsmith. There's a display case and a scale. Let's look at the display case. Hey, what are you doing? Come over here. You're being weird, kitten. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's plenty of room. See, here's the leg. You like to sit on my leg. See? Leg. It's even covered in the blanket you like. No? Alright. Alright. Anyway, let's look at the display case. Does not appear to be interactable. This finely crafted display case contains some exquisite armor pieces. Well, thank you. The next time I do one of these, I should make the narrator voice different from my character voice. That might be fun. I can practice additional voices. I can't even keep one voice straight. Poor Bullfrog. Alright, let's talk to Thurian Maladisverin. That's a name. That's a name.
Well met. Hello.
Greetings. My name is Bullfrog Jones. And I'm Thurian Maladisverin. Welcome to my dwelling, sir. Thank you. You a weaponsmith? Come here. Son of a bitch. 1 second, I'm gonna go see what she wants. Grab my hand and push it away and pull it back. You're such a kitty. Alright. I love you, baby. Okay. Well, anyway, cats. Oh shit, I'm walking away from the weaponsmith. That's rude. Alright, let's talk to him some more. Are you a weaponsmith? Indeed I am. Are you looking for some fine weapons and armor? Well, let's first ask him some questions, then we can say yes. No, thank you. Can I ask you some questions? What can I help you with? Well, may I see your selection of weapons and armor? Didn't you just say no? I did. I'm very inconsistent. Certainly, please have a look. He knows better than to badmouth someone who's about to sell to him. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's sell a halberd. Is there anything else I can sell? Because it kind of seemed like before I didn't so much run out of things as I ran out of things to sell. What the hell was that? Hi? What was that? Basically, she just ran up and, like, glomped on my foot. She does that sometimes. She's very strange. Alright. I don't think I want to get rid of any of those. Those are my collectibles. Spent staff of defense, ice talon. Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep that too. That's the problem. I'm a hoarder. I don't want to get rid of anything. Oh, hello. I'd love to sell this, but it's just like too good. Keeps hitting their threshold. And also, if my used magical device ever gets high enough to wear it, I'm strongly tempted because not only do you have an armor bonus plus 5, but use of Cone of Cold once per day. That is a fucking awesome spell. So yeah, we're keeping that. I could probably sell it to Powafli though. On the other hand, you never know when you might need spell immunity web. This is awful. This is why I never actually get anywhere. it's so bad. Keeping that shit. Keeping that shit. Yeah, I think I've pretty much sorted through all the stuff I want to sell. I can sell the Odun robe. Because I don't think I'm going to keep that. Also, I'm not even the right alignment. Yeah, I remember that. Let's sell that. Where'd you get this? Long story. It involved an Odun wizard and a really weird curse. And if you had any relatives that keeled over dead, I do apologize. I had nothing to do with it, except how I totally had something to do with it. But we're leaving that aside. The Scarloa can be sold too. That is kind of awesome. But I don't have exotic weapons, and I'm not going to spend a fee on it. No stolen goods. No stolen goods. No stolen goods. Okay, well, that's fair. I don't even know if I stole some of those, but it's like they can tell. Alright, we'll sell some neutralized poison. Now, we want to keep anything that gives me more skill points in rogue arts on account of I am actually a rogue. We're keeping that weapon, because that is my weapon. And I suppose that covers everything I'm willing to sell, which is not a lot, because I am like that. Oh, no, not that. Darling. Hello, sweet girl. What are you doing? Now you're on my lap? That's where I wanted you to be. Yes. Yes, you make me happy, baby. Alright, so let's see what we got. Armor. Armor of the wolf. Oh, shit. That's kind of nice. Asliferand Elven Chain. I'll need to buy my elves, though. Greenleaf is pretty good, as I recall, but how does it compare? Plus 5 and plus 5. Whereas mine is... Oh, shit. Not what I meant to do. Plus 6 and plus 6. Well, never fucking mind. That's nice, but not quite nice enough. Shit, man. Alright, so I did know that I wanted some arrows. Zalarian tends to run out at inopportune times. Perfect. And are there bolts as well? So plus 2. Hey, come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you. You were on top of my leg earlier. Then you wandered off. Now you're coming back? Okay. Was I neglecting you? I'm sorry. I won't neglect you anymore. I'll totally neglect you. I'm neglecting you right now. You can't do anything about it. Alright, well, nothing there. Okay. Always not too bad. No questions for him yet, but I'm thinking given that the option's there, we might have questions in the future. Now, I wish I could remember that name Larian told me about who could, well, reattach my arm. Still wonder if it's not ableist for me to do that, but on the other hand, I really want to use that bow. So, it is just kind of the way it is at this point. Do I want to go north or south? Let's go north. Sorry. I just walked over where the woman's playing the harp and played the harp. How rude. Bullfrog does not have very good manners. Let's be honest here. That is not a man who is taught proper anything, except how to sing songs very badly. His favorite is Joy to the World, for obvious reasons. You can hardly believe the sight that before you. A ship that floats on the wind. Oh shit. Let me see. Oh, cool, cool. Look at that. That's a ship. That is indeed a fucking ship, ain't it? Can we tilt the screen? I usually tilt down, but I'm willing to tilt up for that, except for the fucking leaves in my way. Ah, cool. Look at that. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. Look at that. I want one. If this were Final Fantasy, I'd totally get an airship, unless it's Final Fantasy 16. I did feel vaguely robbed about that. Look at that, Bullfrog. A flying ship. Indeed. Yes, it's a sky ship. An epitome of elven magic. Only 3 are in existence. I guess that means I'm not getting one. What's it used for? It's used to conduct trade and diplomacy between the elven houses. And in times of war, it's the most powerful weapon. I'll fucking bet, man. That is so cool. That is cool. Alright, well. Let's see if I can get my camera angle back to the way I like it. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Why are you both adorable and really annoying? Alright, well. Well. That was actually quite worthwhile. So, what's that over there? That's Evanorn's Tower. Well, we know we want to go there, but that sounds like plot, and I think I want to explore a little more first. Alright, I'm thinking let's go down to the marketplace and go to the right. East, maybe? We'll go east. East, east, east. I can sit on the couch. I keep trying to click the couch because I'm playing one-handed. Because my cat has my other hand, and she seems perfectly content. Well, she's not squeaking at me anymore, so, eh. Alright, so far so good. There appears to be a doorway. I can tab. I'm not seeing any cool shit through the trees anyway. Alright, can we go in? It looks like we can. This is a longhouse. Oh, those curtains look quite nice. Or are they paper screens like Japanese houses? Solada Talin. Ah, here we go. Greet you. Can you tell me where I might find a sage named Evanorn? Certainly. Lord Evanorn lives in the tall tower just west of the Great Hall. Okay, so this guy has the same place dialogue as everybody else. That's good to know. I'm gonna borrow my hand, baby. Stop trying to steal it back. I'll give it back. This is temporary. I just want to see what's in the tansu. Okay, nothing in the tansu. I guess that is a futon, isn't it? That's cool. So, this particular elf fellow seems to be rather Japanese-inspired, culturally speaking. Good for him. Well, alright. Okay. So, let's see. We want to go south a bit and catch the last part of the map. And then let's go again east. Because an elven city is an elven city, and I kind of want to see all of it. The trees are nice too, except they're kind of in a bad angle for me. My ideal height to watch from is higher than those trees, so they just kind of get in the way. But they still look cool, and that's what's important. Alright. Alright. Climb, climb. Climb, climb, climb. I love the feeling of incline as you're going up. It's so cool. Let's talk to that guy.
I greet you.
Ah, I greet you too. Uh oh. Shit, I'm stuck. Fuck. Meridoc, can you... No. Can you please get out of my way, Meridoc? Thank you. Okay. Hello, sweet girl. Huh. Alright, well, I guess that covers everything we can hit from the marketplace. I do wonder where that fellow who can reattach my hand is. I hope he's around. But perhaps I misunderstood and there is no fellow. Oh, well, I mean... I think Bullfrog can get used to it. If he needs to, he can get used to it. God damn it. There we go. I need caffeine, but I can't get up and get it because I have a cat laying on me with the full force of her adorableness, and I'm fucked. Oh well. Think of me. Think of me fondly. Remember that I truly loved playing fan-created modules of Neverwinter Nights, and that's 99.99% of what I do. Oh, there's Lomian again. We talked to him. Actually, let's quick save. Because knowing my luck, assassins will come and kill me. Right, kitten? Assassins. She sent them. The huge building is ornate and majestic, so this would be the Senrad. Ah, this is the Senrad. It is where the Council of Elders meet to discuss matters of state. Well, that makes sense. What's on this little, thingy here? Ah. There's someone here. With a desk? Erebeth Galvinin. Galvalin, sorry. Erebeth? Ah, same dialogue. Okay. I was kind of thinking she might have something interesting to say, given that she's, like, right there, but I guess not. I guess not. That's fair. No one has to be interesting all the time. Just because we are. Alright. I think I would like to go in and see the Senrad. I think that sounds really fun. And, Milmanian Cisverilo.
I greet you.
Ah, same stuff. I greet you too. Radra Cisverilo.
I greet you.
I greet you. Gives me peace to be here once again, to gaze upon the great waterfalls of Girthalan.
Yes.
Can you...
Hello to you.
There's someone here, watching us from the trader. I wasn't expecting that. Who? He raises his hand in a gesture of silence. Elven Rangers. The eyes of Lyn Latharn. They're friends. Excellent. Let us speak with them. Yes, let us continue walking southeast. They will show themselves. Alright. Awesome. So, this way, actually, if I'm reading my map correctly. Not seeing them. I am going southeast, unless they mean southeast down there. They might. They might. Oh, pardon me, babe. I gotta see this. Sweetheart, give me my hand back temporarily. Are you biting my elbow, you little monster? You little monster. And now she's licking me as though to apologize. You little monster. Also a brat. You're totally a brat. You're a brat cat.
Well met, friend.
Alright. Well met.
Is there something you wish?
Alright. Let's talk. Never mind. Okay, well, wherever the rangers are, I'm not tricking them apparently. So I guess we should keep going. There's a knapsack and a painter. Okay, let's see what's in the painter's knapsack. Paint and paintbrushes, okay. Well, I'm not gonna steal their shit. Yet. Someday. Someday. Uh-oh, am I stuck? Great. That's weird. Why am I having trouble? Okay. I don't know. But that's alright. Well, I could go see Evanoran, and I probably will. And I can go, theoretically, in to see the Senrad. Huh. Where on earth is that ranger I'm supposed to be able to meet? I would like to meet the ranger. Huh, perhaps I cannot. Perhaps I cannot. Well, that's disappointing. But it is what it is. Oh. Lomian. You followed me up here. Alright. We'll save. Hi. You're so cute. You are the cutest. Alright, so let's look in the doors. Senrad. Oh, well this is nice. Let's see. Lore, Linlitharn. Rithsylvane is home to one of the major clans of the Linlitharn elves, aptly named the Rithsylvane clan. The city is also the seat of the Senrad, a council house where the elders of each of the elven houses meet to discuss matters of state. However, since almost all matters among elves are handled locally, there is rarely occasion to call such a meeting. The last time the Senrad was held was during a harsh winter, 112 years ago, when a white dragon from the Deltharim preyed upon the creatures of the Eastern Front. The dragon eventually retreated into the mountains, or perhaps driven off by elven arrows, or perhaps simply by the coming spring. I mean, that certainly makes a certain amount of sense. Kitten, what the hell? You are such a cat. You are such a cat. Why are you a cat? Why are you a cat? Like, you could have been a dog. Nah, you'd never be a dog. Dogs are good, but you wouldn't want to be one. And I wouldn't want to be one. Alright. Well, I mean, this is a swanky banquet room, if nothing else. Alright. So, there are little alcoves, but nowhere interesting.
I greet you.
I greet you. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to stop us from going upstairs. There's writing upon the door. Oh. Private chambers of the Elder Zeladisan. Can we unlock it? No. Rats. Zeladisan can bite me. Alright. Maybe I need a nap. Hello, sweet girl. What are you doing? Are you draining all of my energy? Are you draining all of my energy? I think you are. I think you are. I'm quite amazed at your skill, baby. I am planning to continue streaming tomorrow in the late evening, barring any unforeseen issues, which can always happen. Alright, I guess I'm going to Evanoran's tower. I'm a little disappointed that I haven't found either the rangers that what's his name promised, or someone to attach my hand. Perhaps there will be someone somewhere. Over the rainbow. Our skies are gray. Alright. Alright, so let's go north. Alright. Okay. Sweetie, I need to borrow my hand again. I know, baby girl. I know. I need to borrow my hand, though. What the hell? No? Okay. Alright, well, this stream is not going to be terribly productive. Oh, there's a crystal ball. Can we see in it? Glowing with a comfortable light. Well, that's good. Are there any books I can read? Not seeing any. Interesting. Oh, some book piles. Oh, the trapdoor's locked. Interesting. I am curious about what this fellow keeps in his trapdoor. And his barrels. Money. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Evanorn. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pretty girl.
Welcome.
Okay. Evanorn Sifranthiel. Greetings, Sir Evanorn. My name is Bullfrog Jones. It is a pleasure to meet you, Bullfrog Jones. And what events and purposes have brought you here to my home? I've come from far away to speak with you. I have some pressing questions I need to ask. Very well. Let me hear your questions, and I shall see whether I can aid you in finding their answers. I've come to speak with you about a man named Uther Palindress. I believe you knew him. Uther Palindress. Hi, baby. Oh, she escaped. I've not heard that name for many years, but yes, he was a friend to me once, long ago. Do you know what happened to him? It's said that he disappeared more than 200 years ago. 227 years ago, yes. He abdicated the throne of Isengard and vanished. Do you know why? Do you know where he went? Please, young man, there's a time to ask each of your questions in turn, and to listen to their answers with care. Okay. Alright, we got 2 questions here. Let's ask the first. Do you know why he left the throne? Well, to understand Uther Palindress, one must first understand the gift that he possessed. His was a talent of foresight, the ability to see through dreams visions of events that had yet to pass. It's a rare talent, and great was his ability. Do you think his reason for leaving had something to do with one of these visions? I suspect it did, although he did not tell me any details at the time. Do you mean you spoke with him at the time that he left the throne? Yes. I'd seen him on several occasions in the days before his disappearance. He seemed deeply disturbed, not his own self. He was distant, quiet. His eyes were hollow, as if a cloud had settled over them, that no southern wind could banish. Do you know what caused him this distress? I do not know what brought on this change in my old friend. I could tell that he was the same great and honorable man, but some great weight was pressing into his heart, a weight greater even than the burdens of leadership. Such a weight could only be caused by the curse of sight. So I saw some terrible vision. Do you think he meant to prevent it somehow? Perhaps. Uther Palindress believed he was more than a prophet. He believed he could change the future. And what do you believe? I believe that the future is not set in stone. I believe our choices are constantly changing it. Uther Palindress believed this as well, although I do not think he ever had a prophetic vision, which didn't ultimately come to pass. And yet, he was not the kind of man to sit idly as events unfolded. I'm sure he tried to avert whatever fate he saw. Do you have any idea of what it was he saw? I do not. But there's a phrase I heard him repeat several times. The century of sorrow? Indeed. You've heard it too, then. Called it. Yes, that phrase has haunted my own dreams as well. Indeed. What is the century of sorrow? I do not know, but I remember Uther had uttered this phrase several times. I often heard him saying to himself over and over, "The century of sorrow must not come to pass." It seemed an obsession with him. It must have been a truly frightening vision. So that's why I left Isengard. But do you know where he went? I have some idea, yes, although the details are not known to me. On two of his last visits to Linlithar, Uther Palindrus has sent several of his men to explore the Delthoran Mountains. You believe they were searching for something? No. I believe they were exploring the mountains in order to decide upon a place to build something. Oh, let's quote my visions. A tower that touches the sky. Touches the sky, yes, that is the phrase he used. What phrase? He said once to me, shortly before leaving forever, "When your hand touches the sky, there you will find me." You know this tower? No, but I've seen it in a dream. It must be the place. It must be where the Prophet King is gone. Well, young man, a journey into the Delthorum is not one to be undertaken lightly. Are you sure it's your intent to pursue this matter further? I am sure. Very well, but know that the Delthorum Mountains hold dangers, both natural and unnatural, both living and inanimate. Many of their skills are impassable, rising for thousands of yards into the clouds above. You must prepare yourself well. I'll be sure to stock up on supplies. Indeed. Make sure to speak with the High Priest Anindel before you set off. He sells many healing potions and supplies that may save your life in the high mountains. You will find him in the Great Hall of the Sinrad. Also, speak with Thurian the weaponsmith. I figured there was a reason we could talk to him later. He knows more about the Deltharum. I'll do that. Can you tell me how to get to these mountains? They're here, just outside my window. The city is nestled at their side, but the passage you must follow does not begin here. Where is it? I know of one passage into the mountains, one that leads into their very heart. You must travel alongside the Ophiorin River. It runs from the peaks of the mountains down into these lands and through these forests that surround us. You must head southward from the city, into the deep forest. There, seek out the druidess Rithian. She will show you the way to the Ophiorin River. Once you arrive at the river, follow it eastward along its southern bank until you come to the great waterfall of Kryn Talor. There, you must begin your climb. Am I to follow the river all the way to the peaks? Yes. I believe it will lead you to the Tower of the Prophet King, the tower that touches the sky. But I cannot tell you what dangers you will face along the way. You must be prepared for anything. I will. Thank you, Sir Avenor.
I've something to say.
What is it, Larian? We have faced danger together before, in the Black Marsh, at the shores of Sigris. But this journey you embark upon, it leads towards even further perils. I'm not afraid. Nor am I, and you'll need all the help you can get. That's why I wish to accompany you further on this quest. Aw, thank you, Larian. It'll be good to have you at my side. Now let's get going. Wait, one moment. I wish to give you something. Ooh, this sounds promising. I do like a something. I like a something very much. Oh, he went down. Oh, nice. I'd like to go down there, see what the wizard has in his trapdoor. Maybe I'll get a chance someday. Probably not going to do it now because he's helping me. Though, I could. I could be a dick. I could very much be a dick. Sometimes it's fun to be a dick, even. It's like why I talk in this terrible, terrible accent, even though I really don't need to. And I'm pausing for a second, sorry, just in case. There he is. Oh, he came up. That's good. I was a little worried about that. Here, I want you to take this. What is it? A Solanthere. It's a Solanthere, isn't it? What is a Solanthere? It's a gem of great power, which can protect you on the dangerous journey you're about to undertake. What does it do? It widens the astral roots of the trees, allowing passage through the latticework that connects all life. Explanation? As you know, all the world's trees have the physical roots which extend into the ground. What many do not know, however, is that trees also have astral roots, which connects them to the great mother tree of Iril Sanath. Thus, all forests are connected to a great lattice of life. These gems allow you to travel along the lattice. How does it work? If you touch the gem, pardon me. If you touch the gem to the ground, near a tree, any tree, and speak the words Anasthai Krill Lin Litharn, a portal will be opened. This portal can bring you instantly to the enchanted tree in the hall of the Senrad of Rithsylvain. This is the sister tree of the Silanthier. If you then touch the enchanted tree while holding the Silanthier, it will open a portal that can bring you back to where you previously used it. Oh, we get fast travel. This is a most generous gift. It's a powerful item, but I can see that the journey you embark upon is one of great importance and great danger. You are brave to embark upon it, and I must do what I can to help you. When you found what you seek, you will return the Silanthier to me. That I promise. Thank you, Evanor. Know this. Time limit. The Silanthier can only be used 3 times. Okay, so I'm never using it, basically. Do not waste its power without due cause. I won't. Thank you again. May Serenity wrap her warmth around you. Alright. Alright, so one sec. I gotta look at something. Alright. Ah, my eyes. Okay. Well, I gotta go to the Senrad anyway. So, um, and I gotta talk to Thurian again and get more information. Okay. Is the trapdoor open? I don't think so. I think it's closed. Oh, can I go down? Let's raid the wizard's tower. Climb down. Well, now. Look at this. Filled with constant, nondescript crates. We don't need to steal his money. Nope, that's all pretty boring. Okay. Well, wisdom plus 2 is not terrible. One can always use a little bit of common sense. Alright, we'll take that though. No. Hmm. Weird. Climb. Alright. So, let's get back and see if I can find that nice smith. Or not smith. The Senrad first. Alright. I thought I tried to look, but I wasn't very thorough, so let's take a look. Ow. Itch. Ow. Alright. Now, is there anyone here for me to talk to? Oh, there's a door in here I didn't realize. Or something in here. An enchanted tree. Oh, okay. This tree radiates an overpowering aura of vitality and serenity. Let's touch it. Ooh. That's a portal. What happens if I go into the portal? Let's find out. Hmm. Alright, so what does the Salanthir look like now? Where is the Salanthir, the Salanthir, the Salanthir? Why am I singing this stupid song? Should be up here, I think, if it's a gem. Gem Salanthir. 3 times use. Okay, well, 3 times it is. Okay. So I need to speak with this Arendelle fellow. Oh, there's some elven royal guards. There's another elven royal guard. There's some elven chairs. That's nice to know. And there's Arendelle. Okay. Let's talk to them.
Hello to you.
Greetings, sir. My name is Bullfrog Jones, and I was wondering if I could ask you something. Certainly. What do you wish? I got a lot of stuff to ask. Can you tell me about the statue? Yes, it is the statue of Demisra Rithsovane. She was the first queen of Lyn Latharn, and a founder of a great city. What can you tell me about her? She lived more than 15,000 years ago, during the fall of Iril Senath. In those days we elves lived in the lands of the north, in cities of crystal, upon the legendary shores of Igit Lorium. But all things must come end, even the ages of elven civilizations. All things grow old, even the land itself. The skies grew cold, the forests grew thin and gray as hairs on the head of an aging man. Even elven magic could not care for a land that was tired and wished to die. Many in the courts of Iril Senath refused to accept the passing of their civilization. In desperation, they built crystal spires to lift themselves up above the ebbing of life, but nothing can stop turning of the great wheel of time. And so the great elven civilizations came to accept their death and prepare to meet it with serenity and dignity. The cities were turned into burial chambers and libraries into monuments to a history that was to close forever. But some, like Demisra Rithsovane, would not give up on the future of elvenkind. She was a great leader in war and in statesmanship, and she convinced the elves to head out on a grand exodus. Southward they went, throughout the mountains that men now call Agarfjord, where giants make their home, through the dwarven kingdom of Cragholm. Many died in the journey, but at last they came to a land that was young. At last they came to a great forest, a forest they named Lyn Latharn, which means life renewed in the ancient dialects. And here, in the spot where Queen Demisra died, a great oak grew upon her grave. The elves built a city in her honor. Thank you, sir. That is a fascinating tale. Is there something else? Can you provide healing services? Uh, let's ask him. I have had my hand cut off. Can you restore it? Perhaps. Let me see. I'm going to show him. Ugh. It is well preserved. By the magic of Selene, yes? Yes, that's correct. Can you heal it? Yes, but I'm afraid I must ask for a donation of 500 gold pieces. Oh, hey, I'm getting my hand back. Awesome. The cost of the materials of the healing spell. Well, that seems reasonable. Here you go. Wait one moment while I cast a spell. I lost my item, my left hand. There, your hand is good as new. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. But I must ask, how is it that you lost your hand? Oh, cool, I get to reference. It was cut off by Valariel, high priestess of the Temple of Selene in the distant city of Endor. She did this to rid me of a cursed artifact. Is that right? What was this artifact? It was called the Hand of Negath. I've never heard of it, but it must have been a thing of great evil. Yes, it represented a greater evil than you can imagine, sir. In an alternate universe, I turned into a gateway for a fucking evil god. It's good that you're rid of it. Thank you. May the blessings of the Earth Mother be with you. My goodness, I theoretically have 2 hands now. What happens if I put the Ring of Regeneration here? I have 2 fucking rings. I have 2 fucking rings. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I am very happy. You might not be able to tell by the singing. Alright, so now this drow longbow that looks awesome. Attack bonus +3 and Melf Staff is an arrow, 3 uses a day. I just kind of remembered it being awesomer, but that's okay. Look at that, I can fucking use it. I can use it. I can use it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, now we're going to put it back in here because I don't really need it right now. Alright. Alright. I'm cured. I'm cured. I do feel like this, well, you know, it's alright.
Hello to you.
Can I ask you something again? Alright, so let's ask him about this place. This is the Synod of Sylvain. Pardon me. It is the hall where the Council of Elders from all across the Linlitharn meet to discuss important matters of state. It is also the dwelling of Lord Thaladesan, elder of the Sylvain clan. How often does the council meet? Only when need is most urgent. A council has not been called in over 100 winters. What was the reason for that, maiden? That year the winter was particularly hard. But the hardship of those days was not just the cold wind and darkness. It was a dragon, a white dragon that descended from the mountains to seek food in the forest. Was the dragon slain? No, but it was driven back from our lands with arrow and spell. But it was a battle that cost the lives of many brave warriors. So it still lives up there? Nobody knows. White dragons seldom venture from the mountain peaks, and few of us ever travel to their domain. Rarely do Dragon King and Elven folk meet. And that is fortunate for all. Indeed. Can you tell me of Lord Thaladesan? You do not pronounce his name the same any time you say it. That is true. He's very wise, a man of peace above all else. He's led our clan for over 600 years and seen us through many hard times. May I speak with him? I'm sorry, but no one is allowed to disturb the elder. I understand. Do you have any supplies for sale? Please take a look. Good, because I kind of need a... Oh, it's a bag of holding. I need another one of those. It's multiple bags of holding. I needed one of those. I need many of those. I don't even know what to do with myself. Holy shit. Okay, alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We are going... I've got plenty of money. Bullfrog's sending most of it home, but he's keeping some of the money. So, you know what? I got a fucking idea. Okay, first I'm gonna sell this large box, because I don't need it. Oh no, it's got ammunition. Alright, we'll keep the large box. We'll sell this large box, and we'll get another bag of holding. Alright, so let's see. My plan is to get rid of all of the regular bags I have, and just put everything in bags of holding. That seems like a good plan, doesn't it? I feel like it is. I feel like it's an excellent plan. And then I shouldn't have nearly as much encumbrance. Yes, I think this is a spectacular plan worthy of me. Oops. One sec, I did not plan this out well. There we go. I mean, technically, I don't even have to sell the other bag, but I feel like I should for space reasons. Alright, is this empty? I think it is. Alright, you can take that. Take that. Another one. Alright, so let's see what we have here. So I want extras. So many extras. Alright, okay. So why don't we put these in here? Biggest things first. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Now we're going to shove everything in here. So this is what I'm doing for the rest of the night. This is absolutely what I'm doing for the rest of the night. Sorry. I am selling my bags of holding that are lesser and replacing them with my greater bag of holding. Alright. What's that? Alright. Oh, nothing in there. Oh, that's just a backpack. Do I have enough bags of holding, you think? Is there really such thing? Alright, let's put the sack of angry rats in there. It still amuses me. I don't know that I'll ever have an opportunity that feels right to use it, but it still amuses me on general principle. Alright. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the Sudan statue, given that it got me cursed and turned me into a murderer. I feel like it is appropriate to get rid of it. Da-da-da. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Well, that's my fault. Okay. So now we're going to sell the Udun satchel. Is there anything else I can sell along the way? I can sell that. Alright. Do I need this many bags of holding? Probably not. Am I going to use them anyway? I absolutely am. That can actually stay where it is because ammunition doesn't have weight. Alright. Scrolls, though. Scrolls actually do have weight if you leave them long enough. So, let's see. Now, I do want to do something different, though. Okay, I gotta stop buying those. I have spent more than enough, thank you. I'm down to 88,193. That is a big drop. And I still have to buy healing potions, so. I got too overjoyed by the many a bag of holding. Alas, alas. Alright, let's get those there, let's get those there, let's get those there. Where are other stray ones? Yeah, that seems... Oh, no, those are staying there. Oh, that reminds me, I better buy a few more of those. Because, why not? Alright, are you here? You are. Okay. Oh, you're here. Okay, that's where I wanted to be. Okay. I have bought too many bags of holding. I'm not selling any of them back, though. By no means. Those stay here. Alright. So none of those actually fit. We're gonna... No, you stay here. We can set these here for now. None of them are gonna break my spine, I think. Maybe eventually. Okay. Alright. We can put that in there. Alright, so we got 2 of those. Oh, that's empty. Alright. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I thought that might be the case. This is poor planning on my part. How did that fit in there? I confess, I don't know how that worked. Maybe magic? Maybe magic. Interesting. Hmm. Alright, anyway. Take that out for now. Nope. Oh, that's the fucking guild bag? I should get rid of that anyway. Fuck the guild. I left and intended never to come back to deal with those fuckers. Oh. Look, by the end, Loriana wasn't too bad, but the others were just kind of fuckheads. So, no need for them. No need. Okay. There you go. Alright. A backpack. Hmm. Maybe I will buy one. Another bag of holding. I seem to have run out of space. Okay. Backpack. Oh, look at how much these bags of holding have dropped my weight. That's amazing. I'm very pleased. Okay. I don't even need to hide away potions anymore, do I? I can actually carry them. Alright, one more then. Okay. Alright, that's gotta be enough for those, and I gotta deal with the next batch of what I want to do. Okay. So, I know I want healer's kits. I think I'm okay potion-wise, but healing kits are always good. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking 15 should do the trick. Anything else I want to get? The necklaces and rings are kind of disappointing. These are pretty good though. I do want to replenish my raised dead supply. And maybe 5 more of these. Alright, and more arrows. Oh, we got crossbow bolts. I did want to buy a few of those. Okay. Longbow, short bow, two-bladed katana, and armor. Alright. Okay. Well, that's that. I have done some shopping, so let's save and declare I have done some shopping. Alright. Alright. So, I think we were gonna go talk to Thurian next. But first, let's see. Oh, we've got a few things here. Okay, well, let's read them all. The Century of Sorrow. The elven sage Evanorn has also heard of the Century of Sorrow. It was spoken of by the prophet King Uther Palindras many times during the days before his mysterious disappearance. Evanorn believed that it was something the king had foreseen many years ago, something which he sought to avert. Although he does not know what it means, Evanorn believes that it was the reason behind the prophet king's disappearance. In those days, he was often heard sing over and over, "The centuries of sorrow must not come to pass. The century of sorrow must not come to pass." Well, I think he might be fucking that up. I believe that the prophet King Uther Palandras has gone into the Delfthorum Mountains, where be built a great tower. A tower that touches the sky. I have no choice. I must travel into the mountains and find this tower. I must find the prophet king. Why? Well, I guess for justice. Now for the Elven Exodus. The Elven priest Annandale told me about the great Elven Exodus, which took place more than 15,000 years ago. The elven homeland of Eril Sanath, far to the north, had grown old and began to die. With them, the ancient elven civilization would have died as well, were it not for the determination of a great queen named Amisra Rithsylvane. She convinced her people to leave their ancient homes and travel south along the mountains. After a long journey, they arrived at the forest, now known as Lyn Latharn, where they built a new civilization. I wonder what mysteries were left behind in ancient elven lands. Somewhere in the cold reaches of the far north, the ruins of those cities might still exist, and among them, the treasures and knowledge of a great civilization. They await those with the test of adventure. Finally, Lord, for Lyn Latharn. Rithsylvane is home to one of the major clans of Lyn Latharn elves, aptly named the Rithsylvane clan. The city is also the seat of the Senrad, a council house where the elders of each of the elven houses meet to discuss matters of state. However, since almost all matters are, I think we read this. Alright. I did read that. There might have been some changes, but I don't care. Alright, so how the fuck do I get out of here? I should watch my language in front of the holy tree, and yet I am not. I am not doing that. Okay. I wonder how you get down there. That's an interesting thought, but maybe I will poke my head around and find out after. So they wanted me to talk to the elven smith, and I think now would be a good time to talk to the elven smith. Pardon me, pardon me. Yep, I'm not going to be up too late tonight. Sorry. I find I do better with streaming in short bursts. Mostly because real life gets in the way a lot. A lot. But I'm sure that's true for many people. It's fun. Okay. Ah, fuck. My ear. Alright.
Well met. Hello.
Greetings again, Master Thurian. What can I help you with? Do you know anything about the Delthorum Mountains? Indeed I do. I'd once been an explorer long ago. I ventured into the Shattered Peaks many times. Oops, slipped my accent in. Can you tell me what dangers may be found in the mountains? There are many dangers within the Deltorum, including the mountains themselves. Many of the cliffs are unstable, ready to collapse in an avalanche at the slightest tremor. Oh, I cannot talk. Sorry. Alright, anyway, let's try this again. Let's see if I can get this clear. There are many dangers within the Delthorum, including the mountains themselves. Many of the cliffs are unstable, ready to collapse into an avalanche at the slightest tremor. Be cautious as you walk near the cliff sides. If you see rocks begin to shift, step away or you might be taken over the precipice with them. Oh dear. Many ferocious beasts roam the mountains, from grizzly bears to snow leopards. There are also tribes of goblins which were banished from the forests thousands of years ago, and which have grown hardier and stronger in the harsh mountain climate. There are legends of ancient abandoned cities full of treasure and haunted by the spirits of men who once inhabited them. There are also legends of a kingdom of giants that makes its home among the highest peaks, living in the great ice towers. I myself do not believe these stories. What do you believe can be found up there? Pardon me. Goodness. We have a saying here, at the foot of the Deltarum. Suffer with winter's chill, and do not complain, for there are worse things that ride upon her wind. What do you mean? Dragons. There are dragons living among the shattered peaks. Really? Pardon me. Have you ever seen one? 100 years ago, the winter was very hard. Even here in the forest, many trees and animals died for lack of food or warmth. In the high mountains, the conditions must have been deadly, even for the creatures that prefer such climates. That winter, one of those creatures came down to seek food in the elven forest. It was a dragon. Yes, a terrible white dragon. Fierce was its blight upon the land. For 7 weeks it terrorized the eastern wood, killing and carrying off many animals and elven folk. Finally, we confronted it near the Ophiorian, I'll get that, river. And what happened? It was a terrible battle. Many of my friends died that day, frozen by the dragon's icy breath. But our arrows, our arrows wore it down with time, and it was driven off. It's not been seen since, and you believe it still lives in the high mountains. Yes, dragons live for centuries, and this one was not old. I'm certain it still hunts among the peaks. Beware the dragon, sir. It is not a beast to be trifled with. I'll take your advice, sir. Good. Alright. So now I got to figure out how I'm gonna go to this place, because that's kind of an open question. And actually, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go to get some caffeine, because unfortunately, I kinda need it. Pardon me. Okay, sorry about that. I had to capture my cat. Alright. Okay, so, as I recall, I was trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get out of here. Maybe I'm supposed to go south. To the deep forest. Is that how you get there? I kind of assumed he meant up here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Uh-oh, where the hell am I? There I am. And why am I stuck? Alright, there I am. Okay. Alright. I'm still not sure where those rangers are supposed to be. They were gonna meet us, I thought. But perhaps not. Oh heck, what just happened? Where am I? I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Actually, let's talk to Larian. Does he have anything to say? Oh, push poor Meridoc. What do you think? I keep forgetting I can ask him things about what's going on. I missed a few earlier. What do you think about what Lord Avanorn has told us? He seems quite sure that this Uther Palindrus was an honorable and good man. How can he be sure? Lord Avanorn is a very good judge of people, Bullfrog. This man was a good friend of his. Perhaps, but then it seems like someone wants people to believe that the Prophet King was responsible. Why would someone wish this? I don't know. But prophets have often been the subject or object of persecution. Often they're feared and hated for the things they see. Do you think Uther was framed? Why? Hi, Forel. How are you? He's been dead for hundreds of years. Perhaps not. Perhaps he's survived somehow. And one of his enemies has survived as well. Maybe. We cannot speculate without hearing more of the facts. Yes, we must find this tower that the Prophet King has built. Come on. How are you, Pharrell? How... Oh, family's visiting, so it's been busy. I hope it's been a good visit. I don't like to make assumptions. I like it when family visits. So, Meridoc, what do you think about what Lord Avanorn has told us? Do you believe that Uther Palindrus was behind the destruction of Norrenshire? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. These both sound like pretty rough questions to a guy who had his village massacred, but I guess we might as well. Was there anyone living in Norrenshire who might have been some kind of threat? Threat? Nonsense. We halflings are peaceful, loving people. I know, but perhaps one of you is destined to commit some terrible act. This seems like a harsh questioning. Oh, good thing. Hectic and no scream. Will you be streaming later on? Or just taking a break this week? Because I don't blame you. Sometimes you just want a break. Especially with family. This seems like a really insensitive question, but you know, let's push. One of you. You mean me, don't you, Bullfrog? No, it could have been anyone. Sure, but I'm the only one who survived, so it seems as though my future is the only one that remains. Perhaps mine is the future that the Prophet King wanted to put an end to. Okay. I can't imagine what possible fate could have been so terrible to justify the destruction of Norrenshire. Nor can I, but it only makes it more frightening, does it not? What is this terrible future that awaits us? You know, we're just making a lot of assumptions here, Meridoc. We don't know anything. Ah, taking a break and returning later on? That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I don't know, but I've only ever seen you as a loyal and courageous friend. I don't believe that this has anything to do with you. I wish I could believe that as well. I really do. Come on, Meridoc. This talk is not going to help us in learning the truth. We must find the Tower of the Prophet King. There, we will find our answers. You're right. Lead on. So this is actually a fairly complex story module I'm playing, wherein my character has prophetic dreams. And early on in the prologue, among other really weird cryptic dreams, dreamt of a halfling city getting murdered. I met this guy who was from a halfling city, well, village, and he recognized the description. So we went to his not destroyed halfling village, and it was quite nice, except when we went to go talk to some soldiers in the vicinity about various threats, the halfling village got invaded and murdered. The problem is, at least per the evidence that we found and my prophetic dream, these people were following someone called the Lord. And the Lord is, at least historically, the title of a great king who was also had the gift of prophecy. So it's like, for one, this king was human, so this and left his throne 200 years ago. So he shouldn't be alive. But two, if he is alive, why the hell is he murdering a bunch of halflings? I mean, they are halflings. No offense to any halflings out there, but they're not generally known for being threatening people, you know? So, the question remains, what the fucking hell is going on? So right now, we're trying to find out about the Prophet King, where he went, because he abdicated the throne and disappeared, and if we can find out what's going on. So today, we spoke to an elven wizard who is very, very old and actually knew him. And he said nice things about the king, so who knows? I'm kind of thinking the king is up to some no good, but I think Bullfrog tends to think everyone's up to no good. He's a man named Bullfrog. That just tends to happen. So, I don't know of a way to get around there. Let's do one more sweep around the Sunred building and see if I can trigger whatever it is that was described. And if not, I don't think it's a big deal. But, you know, I always like to meet new people. Alright, where the fuck am I? Ah, these trees. And the weird controls. I think maybe I need to reboot my computer later. Don't cause trouble? I'm gonna cause a little trouble. Bullfrog causes trouble. In his last adventure, Honor Among Thieves by the same module maker, but a different kind of module adventure, I got to rob an entire city and then accidentally almost got... Oh, this is the way out. This is actually... not really, thank you. Sorry, Larian. I very nearly caused the end of the world myself. That was fun. Highly recommended. Here's a tip. If there's a MacGuffin glove that everybody wants, but it seems to be affecting people's minds when they put it on, don't put it on. That's what Bullfrog learned. Because when he did, he got stuck and then he had to have his arm cut off. Which he did. It worked out. He just got it reattached by a priest here in this very town. It was very kind of them. And now I can use a bow again. Very happy about that. Huh. Can I get up there? Nah, I can't seem to climb. I don't have a grappling hook. What's a mirror of time? What the hell is that? The most extraordinary mirror reflects images from many years ago. At present, it depicts a beautiful elven woman who seems to be staring at it with great interest. What image from the past did she see within this glass? Interesting. Alright, well, I'm not triggering any rangers, unfortunately. So I guess maybe I'm gonna head out. I think. Unless there's a way out I don't know about. Up here. We can go find Evanor's tower again, just to see. Evanorn, I mean. Ah, this is not very helpful, is it? It's pretty, though. It's a very pretty construction. I'm a klutz, though, so in real life, if I tried to climb those ladders, I would fucking fall through the trees. But fortunately, Bullfrog is much more dexterous than I am, and likely will not fall through the trees, on account of the game isn't programmed to allow him to do that. Okay, well, I've already talked to you. Thank you. Alright. Please let me go. Thank you. Now let's climb this thing and get out. Ooh. Oh goodness, look. Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, how do I get down? The angle is... Up, there we go. I get down that way, apparently. This is not a great angle. Let's... Oh. My camera really didn't like that angle.
Well met, friend.
No, I don't want to talk to Meredith. Thank you. Alright, where am I? There I am. Now let's get out of my character's nostril. We're going down. This bit is actually really, really cool because the Neverwinter Night tool set to use to make this doesn't, as far as I know, have a lot of options when it comes to, can I get out of here? Oh, am I stuck? Dude, can you move?
Well met.
Thank you. Doesn't really have options, a lot, or at least a lot of options when it comes to elevations, so this is a lot of custom content at work to create these. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so let's go down here. And I came from this direction, as I recall. So let's go south. Let's see what happens. Let's save. Yeah. See, I'll tell you a little bit about Neverwinter Nights. I don't know if I've ever told you about this, so let me exit for a sec. So the thing about Neverwinter Nights is that it's more famous for things besides the main game. The main game, called The Wailing Death, is a pretty straightforward D&D adventure involving a plague in the city of Neverwinter. It also came with a few expansions. You can see them kind of here. Oh, not here. Here. So that's the main campaign, The Wailing Death. I played that a long time ago with the Pantsless Paladin. The spin-off campaigns that were expansion packs. But these are all extra little modules that were created to go with it to kind of show off the things you can do with the tool set. Because Neverwinter Nights comes with a tool set. And that is what allows people to fuck around with games. And make them. So people can make modules, but folks who are really, really skilled don't just make the modules themselves, the games, but they make other things with it, like tile sets, which create like the ground. Yep, basically. What I am playing here, see, these are all fan-created adventures, most of which I've played. The one we are playing right now is Prophet. So the cool thing about these modules is that you can take the same character and load them into multiple modules. So you can create a whole adventure. So these are actually quite a lot of modules I've been playing. That's pretty good. So these are some premium modules that are like DLC. And these are some famous community modules, fan-created modules. But yeah, the cool thing is, though, it's not just the games itself, but folks create models for like different D&D monsters that don't come packed into the original game. I mentioned the tile sets, which are how they construct the ground and things like that. It's very, very cool. Folks have done some fantastic work on it. So I don't know if the module maker who made Prophet, that's Baldacaren is his name, I don't know if he made the pieces of the Elven City that we see, but he definitely put them together. I wonder, can I load the tool set in here so I can show it off? Can I remember where the fuck the tool set is located on my machine? So, pardon me a sec, I'm going to pull it up. Have I heard of the game The Lost City? I have not. It sounds really cool. That just sounds like the sort of name that's immediately a hook. Alright, am I in here? Is it in utilities? No, that's the debug server. That's not what I'm looking for. Where the hell is the Aurora toolset? I know I used the fucking thing. Where did I find it? Is it in the My Documents folder? Maybe. Because I want to see if I can show you what it looks like. Oh, it started off as a Skyrim mod? Oh, actually, you know, I think I might have heard about that. Because I think I've seen the Skyrim mod it was based off of. Because I think it was by a guy named Trainwiz, maybe? But maybe I'm getting that mixed up with something else. But that sounds really cool. Skyrim mods are great, too. the difference between Neverwinter Nights modules and Skyrim modules, I think, are that while there are some special, unique adventures that folks have made for Skyrim, like Somerset Isles or Wormtooth, I think, or Moon Paths for Elspire, or whatever the hell that was called. Most of the assets affect the way the game is played. Neverwinter Nights is a bit different. For Neverwinter Nights, most of the custom content is a brand new adventure and stuff that's used in brand new adventures. So where the fuck did I put it? And I got distracted. Ah! But I definitely want to look at the Lost City. That sounds really cool. Where is it? Is it in here? I don't think it would be in here, would it? Oh, toolset. Ini? That's the initializing for the toolset. Where is the toolset? Ah! Where? Alright, hold on a sec. I gotta find the toolset. Because I actually want to show it off. I think the toolset is really cool. The guy who did Moonpath to Elsewhere is doing something else. I saw his name in like the new, like some sort of gaming news recently, and I don't remember what it was about. But I remember seeing, oh, Moonpath to Elsewhere. That's very cool. One second. Where is the toolset located? In the GOG Neverwinter Nights. Okay. Ah, it's in the bin. Alright. Okay. I can find that. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? Sure you can tell. I can tell. Alright. Oh, it's in bin. Okay, here we go. Win32, because I use Windows. Toolset. Let's look at the toolset. And I can show you what it looks like. You play weapon and armor mods? That's fair. I had a lot of weird modules that I use. I used to use like Frostfire and or Frostfall and eye needs and such, but I'd also create things like or get things like a portable chest. So I always had water and food because I'd stack them up in there. So it's like or a haven bag for a portable house. So it's like I wanted to add the illusion of challenge, not an actual challenge. All right, so I think I can get this to show on OBS. So let's do that. I'm gonna quit out of Neverwinter Nights briefly because I think this will be cool to look at if I can get it, if I can do it right. Let's see. I want a Windows capture, maybe. That seems like it would make sense. Let's name it toolset. Toolset, make source visible. Yes. Oh shit! It's working. I hope it's working. I don't want to show anything else that's on my screen. It's kind of working. So this is part of the tool set. And that's another part of the tool set, but let's look at this first. Alright, so this will lets us load some existing modules, or you can create a new one. I have no idea how to create a fucking new module. So why don't I load the one I'm playing though? So you can kind of see what it looks like. So I am playing By the Will of Kings and Mortals, which is a cool title. Oh, the apocalypse magic spells? Oh, that's cool. I had this great, very low key magic mod for Skyrim. It didn't add new spells, but it kind of adjusted things a little bit different, and it was very cool. Okay, so it's not showing the other window. Okay, here's the other window. So this is what the tool set looks like. There are scripts. Don't really know what they do. Conversations with their various characters. There's Arendelle. Let's see, can we click him? Oh, can you see that? I don't know if OBS will show that. The problem is there's multiple windows here, so you can't really see all the different windows, I think. No, not that one. That one? Alright, so it's not really working. But this is what the tool set looks like, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to close that now. Because it's complicated. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I can show the conversation editor. if I can figure out where the thing is. Pardon me. Source? Ah, crap. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I think I failed. Because I can't find the freaking properties again. Ah, here it is. Okay. Oh, there's the conversation editor. So now you can see the conversation editor. So that's what this looks like. Oh, you have Ordinator, the perk overhaul set. Oh, that's all really fun. I still like my summonable chest and the cloud storage that was uh, what the fuck was it called? General stores. I very much general stores. Yeah. So this is like what it looks like. Like that dialogue looks spoilery. I don't remember him saying that. So, but you can see hello to you. Greetings, sir. My name is full name, and I was wondering if I could ask you something. And so you can see how the dialogue is programmed and so on in here. And other parts of the tool set, there are locations. Let's see if I can get like a location area so you can take a look at it. I want some of these look like they'll be spoilers, so let's not do that. The Black Marsh, I was in the Black Marsh, so I don't think I'll be. Oh no, the Hobgoblin Inn from the beginning. Let's do that. Alright. Alright. Tool set again. Okay. So you see these are areas. You could. I was hoping to load this. Okay. Let's see. Can you see it? Will be the question. Ah, alright, something's happening. I'm hoping that nothing else embarrassing is showing on my screen except for this. But I guess you didn't. Oh, no, but crashed. Well, that's the downside to the tool set, is that it is prone to crashing. Anyway, I think that's fine. Do I want to keep them? No. Alright. But that's the tool set. The Aurora tool set's really interesting because a version of that tool set was used to create some actual modules. The Aurora tool set was used for Neverwinter Nights, of course. It was also used for the first Witcher game. Though, from what I understand, the folks did some pretty crazy, like they basically gutted it and rebuilt the engine to be able to do The Witcher. That was a lot of work that went into that. Knights of the Old Republic was also done with this engine, and a few other games I think were too that aren't coming to mind immediately. So so it's very cool because folks can play with it themselves, and a lot of people have. There are millions of fan created modules. So most of the games I play on this channel are fan created modules, fan created games. And some of them are spectacular. They really are. I mean, the the official games are fun, but when you get real people doing this stuff, sometimes you get some really beautiful things. It's like fan fiction in a way. There's a lot. There's a lot of crap. There's a lot of stuff that's like me. That's like um, really good ideas but poor execution. There's a lot of stuff that is just there for someone's gratification for their own taste, but not really for a big crowd or anything. And then there's the stuff that you just look at and go, "This is amazing. What are you doing? Why aren't you getting paid for this?" And there are a few of those, and there's a lot of the modules I've played over the past year or so. They would fall in that category. They're really really cool. So anyway, that's your look at Neverwinter Nights, the toolset side of things. Now let's get back to the game. Yep. All right. Now, hopefully, like I said, I'm going to have to check my OBS later and make sure I didn't show anything I didn't want to show. I think I showed just what I wanted to, though. I hope. Don't want to do anything. Check before 140 time step, just in case. All right. Okay. Now, some folks just use the tool set to create cool items. You saw nothing too personal? Thank you. I appreciate that. Some people just like they create like a generic area, but they create items that are special powered and so on. And that's pretty cool too. I don't tend to download those though because I'm not really into that. I'm into the adventures, so that's what I download. And portraits. I'm also into custom made portraits like this one. This does not come with the base game. I got it separate. Someone made that. He's hot. I think this is definitely Bullfrog Jones. Leather pants, shiny shirt, eye patch. Definitely the eye patch. Well, thank you, Frau. I don't. I come from a slightly older internet generation, so I'm a little bit more paranoid about stuff like that than I think modern folks tend to be. So, that said, if you do some digging, you can actually find my real name and such pretty easily. I'm not gonna tell you how, but you could. Folks have. There was a time when I was doing things more overtly, with comic book fandom in the early 00s, and so I did occasionally use my actual name, and I kind of regret that now, but there you go. So if someone were to really do some digging, they could find out, and I don't really care. It's like I don't do anything or say anything on the internet that I wouldn't stand by. I mean, if my boss called me in for my opinions about pop culture, it's like, did you really call Kylo Ren an overrated douchebag? Yeah, I did. I mean, what are they gonna do about that? Like, maybe, I mean, it could end up being that my boss is a Raylo, and there we go. That'll be a little disappointing, but there you go. Everyone has some questionable taste sometimes. Oh, hey. Spiders! Let's kill the spiders. I've never met someone and found out later on that we'd interacted in person before I met them, but I always think someday that might happen, and that'd be kind of funny if it did. And everyone's poisoned, of course they are. Alright, it would probably help if I had my blade up, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I should be armed. Well, they had me put my weapon away in Linlithard, and I forgot I wasn't armed. Well, whoops. Everyone's alive, we're fine. Oh, Larian's kinda not, but Larian does that. Alright, Larian, let me try to keep you alive. Or I might reload, because I don't want to waste a potion on you. Or, raise dead spell. Okay. Rift Sylvain was so nice and quiet. Now we're back in the adventure time. And I'm trying to keep my companions from dying. Alright. It would probably help if I gave them some anti-poison shit. Meridoc, where the fuck are you going? Get back here. Thank you. Oh, that sounds like something's chasing him. And that's not the camera angle I'm looking for. Alright. Yeah. Hey. Alright, well that sounds like the combat music's done, so maybe I can rest. Nope. I don't know, what is the most controversial thing I've ever said about anything? I don't know. My opinions are all correct. That's the thing. If they're not, I ain't admitting it. Oh dear. Can I resurrect that body? What's that? What's the ring? Ooh, that's kinda nice. Alright, you know what? Let's take the body. Let's drop the body. I got a resurrection scroll. Let's fucking use the resurrection scroll. Let's see what happens. Because I've had some funny occasions trying to resurrect other corpses before, so. Body. Ah, didn't work. I guess because it's not remains, per se. Oh, I should have saved. Did I save? Where did I last save? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not wasting a raised dead potion, so we're gonna. Oops. Autosave. Alright, well, fuck it. Should have saved after all. I don't waste a raised dead spell. Ever. Alright. So let's roam around again. I was going this way where I found the spiders. We'll kill the spiders. Then we'll figure out what to do with the corpse in the coffin. Or cocoon. Something with a C. There are bodies. Oh. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember, I don't think I've ever had someone form that kind of parasocial attachment, thankfully. I think part of it's because I don't, most of what I do online is more like Tumblr blogging and things like that, so, and maybe some Discord. So, I think that helps keep a little bit of distance, thank goodness. But I think when you appear on camera and you're talking with people more directly, it makes it a little easier for folks to get confused, maybe. I mean, not that that's anyone's fault. I mean, folks should have boundaries. It's common sense. A fucking sword. Common sense to have boundaries. Folks should not be. What I mean is, folks should not be forming parasocial relationship with streamers. That's not. You just because someone appears on stream doesn't mean that you have any entitlement over them. And some folks don't realize that, I think. I kind of feel that way about actors, too, because sometimes folks will say things like, oh, I showed this character, this dirty fanfic to the actor, and they act like this is a good thing. And it's like, why would you do that? It's so weird and violating. It's like, and you can, and sometimes folks will react to that and they'll be like, well, you're just homophobic or something like that, because a lot of times it's slash fiction. It's like, no, I love slash fic. I slash everybody. I think everybody's banging everybody at any given time, regardless of gender. But why would you show this to an actor? It's their job. You're basically just go now. If the actor asks you about it, sure. If the actor's like, I love my character and I'd love to see fanfic where my character is banging someone, great. But if they're not, like, why are you showing it to them? It has nothing to do with them. They don't write the character. All they are is they're the face of the character. So all you're telling them is, I like to imagine you banging your coworker. And I mean, that's an intrusive thing to say, in my opinion. It's like, enjoy the fanfic, just don't shove it in the actors' faces. And don't get mad if the actor's not, like, enthusiastic about it, because they don't have to be. It's their job. People get weird about that sort of thing. But I think fan stuff should stay with fans, not with the actors. Leave the actors alone, unless they want to take part. And then of course, it's fair game. But, I think people just, like, I don't know, people get weird about other people, I guess, is the takeaway of all this. Stop being weird, guys. And I'll stop being weird, too. We'll all try to be, like, not crazy people about each other. We can be crazy about other things. Be crazy about things, not people. That's the lesson, I guess, today. I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. Hide armor is not really worth selling, but the little bow is. And the ring is nice. Okay. So I know I can't resurrect that guy, even though I really wish I could. I have 15,000 bags of holding, but most of them are full, I think. I should have bought one more blank, empty bag of holding, huh? Now that I think about it, why didn't I buy it? Oh, because I was running out of money. 2, 3. But I should have bought one more. I just replaced my existing bags with bags of holding, and that's not actually the wisest thing to do. Oh shit, am I really all filled up with my bags of holding? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll put that here for now. I got some space. Take the ring, take the money, take the arrows. I did want to take the longbow. We'll leave that and that. Oh, I didn't want to take the hide armor. That's what I didn't want to take. Okay, we'll move that back. Poor fellow, you can stay dressed in your cocoon. Alright. Right, I think I was going to have us rest. Yeah. Join me for more incoherent thoughts about fandom. If you want to see coherent thoughts about fandom, you can find my Tumblr, where I write essays of all sorts of things with too many words and so on. They're generally more coherent, though, because I can edit. I mean, they're mostly stream of consciousness rants, but I can at least edit the stuff that really, really gets garbled up. It's like sometimes even I read over what I've written and go, what the fuck am I talking about? Mm. Yeah, yeah. The young folks have grown up in a very different world than I think you and I have, and in terms of like social media and publicity and so on. And it's not their fault. I mean, obviously they didn't introduce this stuff to our society, but I think they've grown up differently as a reaction to it. And I think sometimes we don't aren't always on the same page with them about it. And I don't know, it's bewildering to me, but I mean, even like the earliest mommy bloggers who make their kids like the center point of a public life, their kids are now practically grown. I don't know. I don't know what that would do to a person. And their sense of privacy. I do wish young people would be a little more careful, though. It's like not everyone needs to know your name, and not everyone needs to know like your business. And if you're too open, it leaves people ways to manipulate you. So I wish young people, and also you want to watch out for your like reputation later, because you do things on the internet, and unfortunately, it never really goes away. So make sure whatever you say publicly is something you're willing to keep. Like, don't say anything anonymously in my that you wouldn't say with your name attached. I think is my thought. And I realize that kind of seems like it contradicts the idea of doing things anonymously, but people can figure that out. Like people track IP addresses, so on, and that gets weird. Okay, so you have a problem with the stay away from. Oh no, I agree with you there. I think. Hold on, let me see what because stay away from weirdos online. Oh, you can absolutely. I've got met most of my close friends I met online first. It's more that y- take time. It's like try not. I think that I would like if I could tell kids anything is try be judicious about what you've revealed to people. It's like eventually you're going to meet someone and you're going to talk a lot and you're going to get to know them and you might trust them. And I think that's fair. I mean, it could go badly, of course, but trusting someone in real life can go badly. I think we've all known a few people like that. Yeah, I grew up with AOL and such. Yeah, I was in high school then. Um, AOL Instant Messenger. I used a program called Trillion when I was in college, and it was beautiful because you could access AOL Instant Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, um, ICQ, all in one place, and that was amazing. Not everyone you meet online wants to be your friend. Yeah, I mean, I think most people, we can all tell the difference eventually between someone who's become a close friend or not. And I mean, it is true that sometimes that can still go badly, but it can do that in real life too. It's like there are assholes everywhere. But even so, I do think initial caution is good. And especially for young people, it's just initial caution is good. And again, don't do things online that you wouldn't want traced back to you because there are folks who can do that, and you don't want that coming back to your personal life or professional life for that matter. It's like bosses look at your Facebook page. They shouldn't, but they do. So my job has some restrictions about what I can do online with. I mean, I can post things of my own opinions online, and I can do so with my name attached. But I have to be careful that there's nothing that I do online that can be like interpreted as being part of my job, and I got to be really careful about that. So I that's another reason I try not to use my personal name when doing things like this because I don't want to risk anything like that. It's probably just paranoia, really. There's nothing I do is remotely related to my job. Nothing my online stuff is, but still.
That's it for you. Take that.
Ah, well, here's some things to kill. Let's go kill the direwolves. Hello, direwolves. I still can't fucking see. There we go. These trees are beautiful. I believe these trees are custom content because they're quite a bit lovelier than the trees in the base game are. But oh my god, those leaves are a fucking pain in the ass when you like a higher viewpoint. It's like if I were playing it lowered to the ground, like some people play it, or even like borderline first person, which you can't really do in this one. But oh, leave him alone. Hey, stop killing him. Stop killing him. I need him alive. Thank you. That was pretty good. That was good timing. Ha! Yeah, that's true. You don't want to you don't want to wake up with a head in a bag at your doorstep, or like a horse's head in your. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I think of it more mundane though. You don't want to get called in your boss's office and have them go, what the hell is this? And I think sometimes folks don't really realize that that can happen. Now we can get into interesting ethics about whether or not a boss should be allowed to do that, but as far as I'm aware, the boss is allowed to do that, at least at this point in time. So. Ah, for heaven's sake, I'm... Where the hell is Miradek? I think he's shooting things. That's good, he's staying away. That's good. Oh, that poor little thing that they murdered. Oh well. Larian, do you not have a fucking weapon? Hold on. I don't think you have a fucking... No wonder you're fucking dying. Where the hell is your longbow? You want your longbow? Let's give you your fucking longbow. Alright, okay, fine. You can at least use your fucking knife. Ah, Larian. Larian. Oh, do I mean to tell you I'm not the Squig Monarchy Legendary Dungeoneer and Monster Hunter? Oh, of course I am. But you'll never know me if you meet me in real life. Actually, you will, because my face is on Effector's stream. It took me a while to get used to that idea, actually. But it's okay. I contain layers. But like I said, I mean, I do think folks should be cautious about, like I said, try not to say too many things online that you wouldn't, you know, say, want attributed to you. So most of my online stuff's just pop culture rants about whatever I'm into. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes they get quite foul mouthed, but I think the most takeaway you can take of it from my pop culture rants is this person is way too into pop culture. And that's fair. I am. Hello, Mr. Crappy. You recognized me on the FBI's most wanted list today, to be fair. That's true, that's true. Don't tell anyone, though. Just think about those crimes you know I committed that or at least that they say I committed. Do you want to mess with that? No, no you don't. No you don't. I don't think it's a bad thing to meet your heroes. I mean, folks are going to like PAX and so on this week, and they're all meeting up and they're going to have fun. And I mean, meeting famous people can be quite nice, especially in like conventions or places where the famous people are going specifically to be able to meet fans. I don't know how I feel about like just if you meet a famous person in a restaurant or something. I don't know how I feel about that. Allegedly, yeah, allegedly. Like I don't know. I mean, I've never lived in a place where I was where I would end up coming across someone famous by accident. That's not going to happen where I live. It's like No, I don't. I can't imagine any reason a famous person would come here except maybe to film something, and that's really only if they wanted to film it in a borderline hellhole. Um, it's not even that bad a place where I live. It's just kind of bleak, and so it's like I really can't see anyone filming here. But I think someone did at one point film something here. So I'm never going to be in a position to run into a famous person. And I'm also really bad with faces in real life. So, there's always the chance that if I did come across a famous person, I would not recognize them. so, so there you go. Um, so I don't know what I would do if I met a famous person in a restaurant or something. But I always kind of like to think it's like, well, you don't. People want to eat. They want to do their thing, and they don't necessarily want to always be on. I think so. That's something always to think about. And this is not actually leading me anywhere, so I'm wondering where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Is there an area transition around here, or am I in the wrong fucking place? I might be in the wrong fucking place because these don't look like mountains. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. That's the problem. Hmm. Okay, so you saw Seth Gilliam, the actor of Father Gabriel. Oh, nice, nice. He was also on Teen Wolf, as I recall. I really liked him as Father Gabriel. He had a great arc in Walking Dead, didn't he? Because it's like he started off really kind of obnoxious and annoying, but man, by season 7, he was like really awesome. Have I tried just going the right way? Thank you, Mr. Crappy. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's a really good bit of advice. and I so I gotta determine what the right way is. He looked like he didn't want to be there. Oh well, folks have some bad days sometimes. I think. Um, you never know what's going on in someone's life. I met a few famous people at cons, just meeting them. You know who's really nice, but also hilariously egotistical, but in a nice way. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Was Richard Hatch from Battlestar Galactica, and I didn't really go for me, though I like Battlestar Galactica, the '70s version. Um, though he was also in the reboot too. But my roommate was a really big fan, and she was the one who was getting the autograph, and he was hilarious because he was really nice, but also like, "Hi, I'm Richard Hatch, and I'm awesome." And that was kind of his charm. And he looked at my roommate because we were roommates at the time, and he's like, "Oh, you don't need to tremble. I'm a normal person." And she was just cold. It was a cold convention center, but he was also like his vibe was something like, "Hi, I'm awesome. I'm Richard Hatch. I'm the greatest person here because I'm a star. But you know what? You're awesome too because you're talking with me, and I wouldn't be talking with you if you weren't an awesome person." And it was like that was this his whole vibe. So it was really funny. Like totally egotistical, borderline delusional, but also really nice about it. I think that's something you can only get if you're famous. It's so weird, but very funny. Um, I can't. I don't have any good stories. Otherwise, though, you met Lou Ferrigno. He was so cool. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a great experience. Oh, I did meet Peter Jurassic from from Babylon 5 once, and he was very nice. He signed something for my boss at the time who gasped. Oh shit! Why are you gasping, Larian? Larian, what are we talking about? Gasp? Why are you gasping?
Is there something you wish?
Ah, here we go. I can ask. What is this place? Oh, sorry, I'm losing my accent. What is this? Oh, shit. Larian, what is this place? Close. It's a worship grove. It's used by elven druids to commune with the forest. And, what's this glowing stone? It's not a stone. It's a nalir. What? A nalir. It is part stone and part tree, the living piece of the earth. It is a physical manifestation of the link that exists between the world and its creatures. And, what does it do? It's a symbol. It reminds us of our relationship with the earth. It is the duty of the druid of this grove to take care of the Nalir, to demonstrate our bond with the land. Ah, I see. Thank you, Larian. Okay, that's cool. Can I do anything here? Oh, it emits a comforting glow. Oh, there's a door back there. Oh, hello. I think that might be a place to go. There's a Wolverine. Shouldn't you be sniffing around redheads, dude? Or enjoying threesomes on the moon? As... Oh, I was supposed to talk to Rithian, wasn't I? Okay. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing anymore. My dreams, prophetic dreams, my henchman stuff. Oh, 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 I've got notes. I am becoming increasingly concerned about Meridoc. Could he be the reason that the Prophet King slaughtered the halflings? Is it his fate that Uther Palindrus saw? Find it hard to believe that this honorable and brave man could be capable of evil. I can't believe he's the cause. I'm ashamed for even doubting him. Aw. Alright. Okay, I'm to travel south in the deep forest, find the druidess Rithian, will tell me the way. Okay, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be, plot-wise. Alright. Currently he's being hunted by an army. See, he should go back to the moon and bang, Scott Summers and Jean Grey some more. That was pretty great, actually. I mean, they didn't overtly say so, but there were a couple lines where you're like, oh, he's fucking both of them. About time. Because honestly, I read a lot of X-Men comics, like 90s era X-Men comics, and there were some that were that were really, really blatant about the fact that honestly, if Wolverine realized he should just hit on both of them, he'd have probably gotten laid a lot sooner. I'm just saying. Because there's this fantastic one that's like, yeah, she'll be back. She always comes back, and you know, just having your eyes sewn shut does not remove the ability to use other parts of your body. I'm just saying. Though I'm intrigued by the idea of the, like, if you're sewing the eyes shut, then you have to have these pinprick holes in the eyelids. Wouldn't the optic blast come out through those pinprick holes? The Oh yeah, I don't think that was Ultimate Verse. That was a separate one. But there is the James Howlett. That was an Ultimate Verse. That was a different universe. But he being married to Hercules was great. Yeah, definitely. But like there's this one issue of X-Men from the 90s that I have the panels up on my Tumblr because I thought it was hilarious. I don't remember the context. It was just kind of randomly out of the blue, and there's this scene with Cyclops and Jean Grey, and like they're in the house, and it's terrible '90s art. So like the outfits are horrible, and the high waisted jeans. It's very funny to look at just for that. And he starts going into this monologue about how he understands Jean's passionate feelings for Wolverine, and it's like just kind of goes for a number of paragraphs, and you're like, dude, are you talking about her or you? Because this is looking, and even and the way she's drawn and her reactions, just like, oh god, not again. Please stop waxing eloquently about your romantic rival like you want to bang him or be banged by him. I don't know the order. That's good go. It's like it was pretty fucking hilarious though. All right. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by X-Men Slash. Sorry. Uh, let's let's go talk to this lady. She seems quite nice. She's very beautiful but somewhat disturbing. She's covered in tattoos which appear to move as if they were alive. Well, yes, I know it's a concussive blast. I've read like 40 years of my my Tumblr for a while was specifically a Cyclops Tumblr. No, the question is, how, because it's all encompassing though when it comes out. It's not, it doesn't come out of a narrow spot. It's like when he doesn't have his glasses, or it goes all wide out too. So you'd think that the holes needed to sew it would have would have caused the concussive blast to come out. Of course, they could have kept him underground, because if I recall correctly, keeping him underground a certain amount of time away from the sun does temporarily shut off the powers because they're solar powered. I do remember that. So maybe that's what they did. I haven't caught up, so I should though. It sounds like a character torture paradise, and I quite enjoy watching characters suffer. So yeah, Mr. Sinister tends to do that. He's fun. All right, I should catch up though, because it sounds like it's entertaining, and I enjoy watching characters I like suffer. Hmm. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so let's talk. Oh, I like her outfit though. Look at that. That's actually a really cool outfit. That has to be custom content. Maybe Lisa's work. That'd be my guess. Lisa's a content creator that specifically did a lot of clothing, and so like almost all the modules would use her stuff. Um, so I'm wondering if that was her work.
I bid you greetings.
She also did a module herself, though, called Sex and the Single Adventuress, and it's hilarious. I remember having so much fun playing that module. I could not play it on Twitch, though, because the title of it kind of gives it away. It's kind of very parody porn, so it wouldn't work on Twitch. All right. Okay. Anyway, back to this. I got distracted. Sorry. I bid you greetings. Greetings. My name is Bullfrog Jones. What's with your accent? I know, it's fake. Greetings, Bullfrog Jones. I am called Rithian Letnerin. Elvish names are a pain in the ass. What can I do for you? What do you do here? I watch over the forest and take care of the Nalir. What's a Nalir? It's neither tree nor stone. It is alive like the forest, but eternal like the earth. Is that glowing stone outside your home? I mean, we already got told this, but it's always good to make sure that they tell you the same thing, because she could be an imposter. I played a game where it was. Yes, that is the Nullier. What does it do? Oh, there's a funny bit here, actually, because if you look, this picture is very, very familiar. And I think it's one of the original portraits that Neverwinter Nights had to take out because they came with some portraits that were used for various NPCs, and they had to change them because whoever had done the portraits had basically just traced celebrity images without like getting proper permission and so on. But folks still use them in fan created modules. It's not like they're getting money for it. I believe this is from a picture of Angelina Jolie, though. You can kind of see it in the face. Of course, it could be a fan created thing also done from a picture because fans do that all the time. So I don't remember if this is. I think this is one of the official ones that they had to take out though. Anyway, sorry, tangent again. What does it do? Do? What powers does it have? It does not in itself have any powers. It is a symbol, not a tool. What's this a symbol of? It's a symbol of the bond between the earth and living things that grow upon the earth. Its presence is a question. My care for it is the response. I don't understand. Can you please explain that, please? We are all part of a story, Bullfrog Jones. This is very meta. Each of us is a statement in the great entwined tale that is spoken by the world. The Nalir is a question posed, a question about the relationship between sentient beings and the nature that surrounds them. My care for it is an answer to that question. And what is the answer? The answer is that I care for the Nalir. My answer is respect and kindness. That's very profound. I might want to think about that some. I see. And what is my part in the story? I do not know, Bullfrog Jones. That is something you yourself must discover. It still amuses me to have named him Bullfrog Jones, because now every time someone has a very dramatic thing to say, they have to say Bullfrog Jones. And it makes me laugh. I get my amusement in weird stuff. Alright, I see. Can I ask you something else? Of course. Can you tell me the way to the Ophiorian River? Yes, but may I ask why you seek the river? I'll be honest. I don't think Bullfrog has any reason to keep this quiet. The sage, Avanorn, has told me it will lead me to the peaks of the Delthoran Mountains. And what is it you seek there? I seek a man by the name of Uther Palindress. Lord Avanorn believes he's built a tower there, many years ago. I do not know of this man, but I do not follow events beyond the borders of this forest. And can you tell me the way to the river? You must head back westward, along the road that brought you here. When you come to where the road turns north to the city of Raith Sylvain, turn south. You will come across a pair of great oaks that frame a narrow path leading further south. Blech. She points to a place on your map. This path shall lead you to the Ophiorian River. Ah, you like Tumblr posts of people naming Link my dude, and it makes the NPCs seem like killer guys. Oh yeah, one of my favorite things was when Effector of Change was playing Chrono Cross, and he kept naming Surge things like Daddy, Stepdaddy, and Baby Girl. That last one was my suggestion. So it was funny how the the dialogue just read so ridiculously in different ways based on what you named Surge. Mr. Crappy. Oh yes, if you go to Effector's page, I don't know if his VODs would still be up here, but I think he does post them on YouTube as well, and it's really funny. It's so funny. What do you want, cat? Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, fuck. Alright, I don't know what she wants. Yes, they were. They were so fun. I have to admit though, when I play a JRPG, I never rename the characters. I just use the canon name. Um, if there is one, like Suikoden, they didn't have a canon name, or they do have a canon name, but it's in supplemental materials, so I usually didn't bother there. But at least 1 and 2, I think 3 they had names. But generally in JRPGs, I just name the character the base name. But it is so much fun when people don't. It's just like, oh man, why? Why are you doing this? My roommate in college was playing Final Fantasy X, and she named Titus Phallus. And it was very funny to play through, and they were talking to Phallus. Sometimes in my head, I still think of Titus as Phallus. Or Titus as Phallus, I don't know. You do it with Pokemon and World of Final Fantasy? Yes, you did. You got Squid the Barrel. I'm also... aren't I a duck in your Stardew game? I feel like I'm a duck. Or maybe a chicken? I forget. Something poultry. Something tasty. I'm hungry. Alright, anyway, my thanks. You're welcome. She looks at you with a curious gaze. What is it? Have I not seen your face before, sir? I don't think so. I don't see where we could have met. Of course, I'm sure that you're right. Where did you think you'd seen me before? In a dream? A dream? Why would you think that? You know, let's be honest with her. I like this lady. She might be able to tell me more things about my weird powers. So, sometimes I have dreams that are visions of the future. I see things which have yet to come to pass. Perhaps you have as well. Oh no, my dreams are not like that. They are never about the past or the future. They are always about the present. What do you see? I see the forest. I share my mind with the trees and the wildlife, and I see through their eyes. My dreams are the dreams of the forest. And you've not seen me in those dreams, then? No, I must be mistaken. Perhaps you just have a familiar-looking face. Perhaps you're right. Thank you for your help. Farewell. A fire-breathing dog named Tom attacking me? Well, you know that happens sometimes. Who is... I thought AOC was a cow. I feel like I remember someone being a cow. Maybe it wasn't AOC. Maybe it was someone else. Alright, so... I now, theoretically, know how to get to where I need to go next. And we had some cryptic conversations. Hi! Come here! Come here! You gonna come see me? Come on. Why are you squeaking at me, darling? I gave you stuff before. I'm not giving you more. Not yet. Go eat your food. Alright. Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see. We're talking about multiple games. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. The other game I'm playing is another Eden, but I can't really stream that. But it does have Chrono Cross characters, so that's kind of cool. I haven't unlocked them yet. They're in a crossover event that I haven't gotten to. I should though, because it's like the one event in the game that's limited time, as opposed to because most of the events in it are actually permanent, which is really nice because you can go at your own pace. But that one is not. That one expires after 5 years, which I think is a pretty decent amount of time to try to get it done. Now it was introduced in 2021, so I've only got 2 years to finish it, but still, I think I can do it in that time. I've got the Tails characters. That's cool. And some of the Persona characters. I've got Joker and the cat, who claims they're not a cat. Alright, so... Wait a sec. I thought I was supposed to go south. And... Oaks? Okay, I might be... This is not where I'm supposed to be. I might be confused. Alright, let me scroll up. Alright. Let me move the map. Map goes away. Okay, so let's see. You must turn back westward along the road. When you come to where the road turns north to the city, turn south. Frame a narrow path further south. Okay. Alright, so let's figure this out. We are gonna figure this out. Alright, so I'm going south. There's one tree here. There's one tree here. I mean, there's this road, but I don't think... I mean, this road is where it came from. I think. Oh, is that what they mean? Oh, okay. She just meant south of here. Okay, I'm an idiot. Well, fine then. I completely misunderstood what she said. Used to play Parade Frontier. It died, but you had so many cool collabs. Oh, that does sound fun. I like collabs. I played Opera Omnia before another Eden, but that closed, and I was really sad. Another Eden I'm hoping will last a while. It seems to. It seems to have some... to be quite, still have steam. And I'm hoping it's the sort of thing that if it doesn't, that they make it into an offline game for the story, because, I mean, it's a story by the guy who did Chrono Cross. It's a good story. Alright. Oh, here we go. I found the transition. So it's like... I feel like it'd be worth playing as a single-player game. But hopefully that's not going to be an issue for a long time. If it is, I'll have to find a new game again. I hope that doesn't happen. Now I'm burned, though. I watch any community announcement really, really carefully. There we go. So we've murdered a bear. That's good. We found a river. Even better. And I can't move. Did I get stuck? Oh dear. I think I did get stuck. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Sometimes pathfinding gets a little tricky. Okay, so... Did I see the crew of Chrono Trigger gave blessings to Sabotage Studio, the Sea of Star folks, to do a Chrono game? I have not. That's awesome. Oh, and Mr. Crappy's got 11 subs on YouTube. What kind of Lamborghini do you want? I would like a green one, please. When you make your millions, I will be very, very, very happy to accept a green Lamborghini. But no rush. Take your time. YouTube is fun though. I mean, I do nothing on YouTube. I just send my VODs there. They're mostly there for archival purposes, and I'm lucky enough that a few people watch them and occasionally comment, which is quite nice. But it's like, even if they didn't, it's there. I didn't want to lose my VODs, even though I don't like to watch my VODs, and will never intentionally watch my VODs unless I'm checking to make sure. Okay, in 2067, awesome. I should be around still then. How old will I be in 2067? Jesus, how old am I now? Let's see. I was born in 1983, so I'm old. I like to flatter myself to think I don't look quite as old as I am. Okay, so I'll be 84. Okay, yeah. Considering I'm a terrible driver now, I might end up accidentally killing someone in 84 behind a wheel of a car, but you know what? That's okay. We can make that work. 84? Yeah, yeah. I do look younger than 84. I'm fairly certain I look younger than 84. I'll take that. Well, you'll be 74, Mr. Crappy. You'll be a baby. You upload to YouTube when you remember to do it. You don't plan to get famous from it, but if people enjoy it, that's true. I like to have an archive. And also, I have playlists that are centered around the different characters I've made, because I think they're funny. That said, I have to update because, like, most of my profit run is not added to Bullfrog's thing yet. Okay, so I'm at the river. What the fuck do I do now? Alright, does the journal say? I'm worried about Meridoc, blah blah blah, Prophet King. Okay, I'm to follow the river eastward along its southern bank. Okay, well, I'm on the northern bank, aren't I? Okay, so how do I get south? How do I get south? Can I just cross the river? Not here. Some of these areas I can cross the river. You've only posted shorts, but they got more views than you expected. Shorts are really popular, I think, especially if they're funny, as yours are. Plunge87 has been doing a lot with clips and shorts on YouTube that have been doing really, really good stuff. So I wish I could do something like that. I don't have a lot of clips, and I don't have a lot of clip-worthy stuff. so, um, so you probably won't see me do that. But I like to preserve the VODs. You never know. Oh, the current is strong, but I keep my balance. That's awesome. Okay, okay, so this is where I'm supposed to be. Alright. So, I'm supposed to go eastward. This is west, right. West is left, east is right. I'll keep that straight one day. Like I said, I think I've mentioned before, I blame it on the mud that I used to play when I was younger, because of the where north, south, east, and west were listed in the directional thing. I kept thinking this was east and this was west, because it'd be text, it'd say north, south, east, and west, and east would be left of west as words, so somehow I thought that's how it really was. And still, to this day, when I try to picture directions, I have to flip them. It's like, I when I was a kid, I would have this bad habit of giving myself ideas about how the way the world worked, and they were not accurate, but I'd have to unteach myself my own detective pattern. One 750 and one, wow. I don't know. I don't think anything I've had has 750 views, so that's pretty damn good, Mr. Crappy. That's awesome. Oh, I gotta murder something. Oh, it's a Tanglevine. Okay. No, that's really cool. I'm really happy that people are doing really well on YouTube. Um, Plunge even, like, dual streams. That's pretty awesome, but... yeah. It's hard to orient sometimes in these games. As you can tell, I have a mini-map, and I still get fucking mixed up sometimes playing this game. Pile of skulls. What's in the pile of skulls? Let's loot it. Alright, I guess I'm looting that. Oh shit, there's something there. What's that? Oh, it's a Grig. Oh, I hate fucking Grigs. They're too small. Sorry. That was awful. Alright, so where is the fucking Grig? I can't see it. Alright. Alright. Oh, there's the little fucker. Where can I hit? Oh, fuck, that's not what I want. Stop it. I don't want to use the fucking... Okay, there we go. I'm not trying to cheat, damn it. Oh, okay, there's the fuckers. Okay. Time to play baseball bat with a bunch of fairies. That came out wrong. Griggs. There we go. Okay, is that all of them? You're most popular of Nico getting injured? Well, I mean, that's... Hey, everyone likes a little bit of wump. And we all like watching attractive men suffer, so there you go. Alright. Probably gonna have to ditch the fairy dust at some point, but there we go. Alright. Okay, so I've killed a bunch of those. I've disturbed the dead, as I want to do. Hey, in Honor Among Thieves, the prequel to this game, I looted the dead and got fucking dragon cursed meat with acidic damage every few seconds. Did that teach me a lesson? No. So I'm sure it's all not gonna do better now. Alright, so Orc Champions. And checking the time, probably once I'm done with the screen and made it to the next area transition, I'm probably going to call it a night. Because I like short streams. At least people wanting more. Alright, you're going to go to sleep? You have a good sleep, Pharrell. That does leave a lot. Well, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, and that leaves even more. My god, there's another one? Oh, fucking shaman. Alright, you're going down. Let me knock you down.
Walk away from this.
Oh, fuck, he's invisible. Okay, can I blind fight him? Can I detect him? No, fuck, I'm stuck. I can't see him. Fucking bastard. Oh, there he is. He's zapping me. Okay, well, let me kill this asshole since he's already half dead. Okay, now, where is the guy? Where is he? Oh. Oh, actually, those two are doing well. Oh, there's the shaman. But not the high shaman. Oh, well. We'll kill the little shaman first. Ah. No. No. There we go. That worked out. There's the high shaman. I figured you were somewhere. I thought you were over there, though. Fucker. Can I knock you down? Mages usually don't have much by way of defense when it comes to that, but I apparently can't hit worth shit. Look at those rolls. 6? 7? Ugh. Gotta be fucking kidding me. I did sneak attack and bitch slap him in the face with my sword, so that worked out. Let's do it again. Oh, you're healing, you asshole. There we go. None of that on my watch. Thank you. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, there's a ring. I like rings of regeneration. Second ring of regeneration? That's one of the few things that'll fucking stack. Yes, thank you. Alright, so, let's see. Woohoo. So this one is +1. And this one is +2. So ideally, if this is going right, I should start regenerating +3. Of course, I've actually have full health, so I can't test it. Ah, why do you do this to me, game? You try my patience. Okay. Alright, I'm not seeing any more shit to loot, though. That's a little disappointing. Alright. I'll loot the dead, I'll loot the dead. No one fear, I'll loot the dead. Loot the dead, loot the dead. No one fear, I'll loot the dead. They're the dead, they're the dead. They're there to be looted, yes. They're the dead, they're the dead. I'm here to loot the dead. Ah, I'm a poet. Alright. Looks like there's a campfire here. Okay. And some vague shelter over here that has some loot. Let's look in the loot. Some money. Not a lot of money, but a little bit of money. A dire mace +1. I'm gonna have to start shoving things onto my pack mule. Maybe I should have kept those other magic bags. Live and learn. Where can I buy my looting song on vinyl? I don't know. If I ever put it out there though, I'll let you know, Mr. Crappy. You can be my first customer. I'm not playing a bard, so I don't have very much occasion to sing anymore while on stream. Maybe I'll play another bard and then I'll sing more songs. Mostly I just like singing that one drinking song I learned that makes fun of the English. But an Englishman who can last till 3 I never saw before. Sorry. It's fun to make fun of the English. I don't know why. Stop looting? Oh, I can't stop looting. I'm always a bard at heart. But that's a very good pun. I am very impressed, Mr. Crappy. You have won my seal of approval. Alright. So this is looking like a transition to another screen. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be the place where I call it. I've only been on for 2.5 hours. It is true. But they were good 2.5 hours. Quite like it. That is true. The English drink like you mummifying yourself from the inside out. Yeah, that's true. You guys drink like you have like a third leg. And it's just there to be filled up with alcohol. The metaphor doesn't quite work. I realized halfway through. But that's okay. Alright. Mountains, ho. I am going to cross into the next room because I want to kind of see what I'm going to be dealing with next time. Oh. Well, hold on. Let's see what this looks like. I want to see. I want to see. Oh. Oh, fuck. It's auto-saving. That's never a good plan. That was a sus metaphor? That was a very sus metaphor. Thank you. I do try. Alright. I don't like when the game auto-saves. It tells me something big's about to happen. I like these weeping willows. Again, custom content, I think. But also hard to see around. That is the downside with custom content sometimes. Like these trees here, I think, are more standard to the game. But, they're kind of bland. But on the other hand, they're also not as difficult to see around. So it's kind of a trade-off. But look at that. That's pretty. We found the... Now that is what I call a waterfall. You are not incorrect. Now what? Shit. Okay, I guess we go up here. It's a narrow path. Can we go up here? I'm apparently a master climber. Go me. Go me. Alright. This game really does some nice stuff with elevation, though. It's like there's a really nice sense of texture with this module. I don't really remember playing one that does quite as... I mean, I know Darkness Over Daggerford I remember having some elevation, but I don't remember it being quite as elegant as it is here. It's like, this is really nice. I mean, look at how high up I am compared to what I was before. And look at the waterfall. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's quite lovely, even given those kind of crappy 2002 graphics. But look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? That looks awesome to me. Alright. Alright, well I gotta crossbow bolt. I have no idea where I'm going now, but look at that. Look at that. That looks so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god, that's a really big waterfall. That is a slightly scary waterfall. Alright. Well, maybe I'll stop here, because this seems like a good place. Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing now. I know I'm up high. Should I be this high, plot-wise? I don't know. I honestly... But I can get higher. Let's get higher. I'm like a cat. I gotta get higher. Gotta see what's going.
Well, well. Have a look at this.
What carving? Carving? You saw something. What did you see? Okay, Meridoc, can you clarify
Well
what you
met,
see?
friend.
What carving? Oh, maybe they mean that. Do you have any idea what... sorry, my accent's gone. Meridoc, do you have any idea what the carving over there?
I should have to say no.
That's a great bit of voice acting. Alright. That's not helpful. Larian, do you know what it
Is
is?
there something you wish?
What? Oh, cool, I can ask him too. I gotta talk to my party more. What do you make of that carving there, Larian? I've heard of this carving. The Kryn Taylor. It's been here as long as anyone can remember. What does it signify? No one knows really, but the name comes from an ancient Orcish dialect in which it means the hand of the hated. But as to what it refers to, that's a mystery. The Orcish tribe that named it thus had died a long, long time ago. Well, it reminds me a little bit of the hand of Nageth. I hope that's not the case. Alright, what's this lore says? The Ophiorian River tumbles from the Dalthoran Mountains into the forest called Linlatharn, over a great waterfall called Kryn Talor. That's a lot of names. The name is thought to come from an obscure Orcish dialect in which it means hand of the hated. It probably refers to a great carving in the cliffside in the shape of a pointing hand. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see if we can see that. Oh! I think that's what they were talking about. Up there? One sec. No, that's not a... That's just a tree. Alright. Look at the sky. Doesn't that look cool? Cliffside pointed hand. Let's see. Can we see it? What are we supposed to be seeing? Oh, shit. There it is. Well, that's definitely a pointed hand. That's a hand. Hi, kitty. That is a fucking hand. Alright. Alright. That is not a metaphorical hand. That is literally a carved hand in the rock. The origin of meaning are unknown, as is the reason behind the name. Alright. Well, that seems like a good place to stop. We'll stop at the... Look at... This does look cool, though, from this angle. I don't play on this angle because I feel like it's impossible to figure out what the hell is going on. But to just admire the scenery from this angle, this is quite nice. Look at this. This really does look cool. This is a 2002 game. That is handy. And also handsy. We don't know where that thing's been. But that, you know, it occurs to me that this kind of looks like the profile of a face here, doesn't it? Just the... It's not just a hand, it's a face. It's a silhouette. Interesting. Look, that is definitely a face, though, isn't it? Like the eyes and the nose? That's weird. That's very weird. Shit. Well. Alright. Okay, okay. I was calling it a night. I'm still calling it a night, damn it. Damn. Damn, this looks cool. I'm so high up. Look at how high up I am. This is probably a point where I should mention my, when I was in high school, my dad was doing some work, and they would send him to Portugal to do stuff. And so one time, he, took me and my mom. And that was lovely. It was a lovely trip. But we got to go on, like, these cliffs and Moorish battlements. And, I apparently, as a kid, had no fear of heights. So I'd be dangling off everything, and my mother would be frantic in the background going, no, don't do that! You're going to fall! And so I remember having lots of fun on Moorish battlements in Portugal. And where my character is standing now, that's kind of, I think, where I was standing on those cliffs and battlements. So, well, you know, heights are fun. Oh, I think that's the area of transition. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go a little farther. If I can get up there. Can I get up there? Can we? Uh-oh. Maybe not this way. Okay. Maybe up this way? Who knew that Bullfrog Jones was such an adequate climber? There we go. He not only has a wonderful southern accent that is completely fake and bad. Oh.
Well met, friend.
We're fine. Should I be doing this? No, I'm just kind of really addicted right now to I feel uneasy. Shit. Walking this close to the edge of the cliff. One wrong step could be my death. That's true. Look at that fall, too. It's not as high as it was before, though, on the other part. We might survive it. Oh, shit. I got lore. Alright, well, I actually was planning on calling it a night here, so we're gonna close. And I'll revisit that later. Alright, so now let's see who I'm gonna raid, because raiding is fun. Someone made me a mod. That was probably a terrible idea. Let's see. Someone's playing Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't want to spoil myself, so I don't think I'm gonna play it. Raid them. Oh, Chadleyworth's playing Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's always fun. Black the Ripper's playing FF7. Is that 7 a remake or rebirth? Because if it's straight on 7, that might be fun to watch. I don't want to spoil myself for the other two games. Who else is playing cool stuff? Faux Retro's playing Final Fantasy 9. I think I might raid Blag the Ripper, assuming that they're actually playing regular Final Fantasy and not the new stuff. Of course, it looks like the old version. Okay. I can't tell, I'm stuck in an ad. The ads have gotten weirder lately, I think. I feel like. Maybe not. Maybe not. Is he speed running Final Fantasy VII or just regular playing Final Fantasy VII? Looks like maybe. Okay. Anyway, I think we'll raid Blag the Ripper. I have not raided Blag in ages. I'm not sure I've ever raided Blag, so let's do it. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop being distracted and actually do my raiding. There we go. There we go. Alright, well, it was fun. You don't see ads anymore? Well, that's good, Mr. Crappy. I am envious. Alright, well, take care. Catch you later. I'll be on Discord later if you are. But you should probably get some sleep because it's late where you are. Unless you're already slept and it's early. I don't know. I don't know your business. Alright, but have a good night.